Okay, let's talk about electrolytes. And I mean really talk about them. Forget all the hype you see for sports drinks and powders. Today we're diving into the real science and, more importantly, how you can get everything your body actually needs from whole foods. But first, let me ask you something. What do you think actually powers every single cell, every nerve impulse, every muscle contraction in your entire body? Seriously, think about it. The answer might not be what you expect. The answer? It's electrolytes. But here's the thing. We need to stop thinking of them as just minerals. There's so much more than that. They are charged messengers. They're literally the electrical current that makes your entire biological machine run. And today, we're gonna learn exactly how to refuel that machine the right way. So, let's kick things off with the most fundamental job they have, hydration and fluid balance. I mean, how can the foods you eat actually restore your fluid volume and support the health of every single cell? Let's get into it. First on our list is coconut water. Now, you've probably heard it called nature's sports drink, right? But the science behind it goes so much deeper. It's actually more like a natural IV fluid. So you'll see this term on the slide, isoosmotic. That's a fancy way of saying that coconut water has a particle concentration that's incredibly similar to your own blood plasma. That's a huge deal, because it means your body can absorb it super efficiently. In fact, a 2023 study found it restored hydration in athletes faster and with less stomach upset than the big-name commercial sports drinks.
Okay, next up, let's talk about lemons. These aren't just for adding a little flavor to your water. They are absolutely crucial for maintaining your body's delicate pH balance.
Now here's something that sounds kind of backward, but is totally true. Even though lemons taste acidic, they have an alkalizing effect once they're in your body. This helps buffer metabolic acidosis, and get this, it has a pretty incredible clinical benefit. It increases something called urinary citrate, which can slash the risk of forming painful kidney stones by up to 50%. Just a little heads up though, if you deal with acid reflux, you'll want to be careful. All right, so we've covered pH balance. Now let's talk about pure power. Let's talk about pickles. And no, this isn't just about a topping for your burger. For athletes, this is a seriously critical tool for restocking all that sodium you lose when you sweat.
You know, this is a perfect example of why sodium isn't always the bad guy. When you're sweating a ton, losing sodium is one of the main reasons you get those awful, debilitating muscle cramps. There's a reason marathon runners literally drink pickle juice during a race. And here's a cool bonus. The vinegar in there actually helps your body absorb other key minerals even better.
Okay, so now that we've got hydration covered, let's level up and talk about performance. In this next section, we're gonna focus on foods that directly support your nerve and muscle function, helping you perform better and recover way faster. And first up for this is Greek yogurt. It's so much more than just a source of protein. It's a powerhouse combo of calcium and potassium, and those two work together for your muscles to function at their best. Here's an easy way to think about it. Calcium is like the go signal that tells a muscle to contract, and potassium is the stop signal that tells it to relax. You absolutely need both for everything to work smoothly. And hey, this isn't just a theory. As this study shows, people who ate Greek yogurt every day had a significant reduction in muscle cramps. The proof is right there. Of course, we can't talk about muscles and potassium without mentioning the one everyone knows, the banana. It's the classic go-to for a reason, right? So a medium banana nets you a really solid 358 milligrams of potassium per 100 grams. It's a fantastic, super reliable way to fuel up your nerves and support your muscles. But what if I told you that the banana's reign as the king of potassium is, well, not exactly true? Just hold that thought for a minute. Before we crown a new champ, let's look at watermelon. I mean, this is the ultimate 2-for-1 deal. It's over 90% water, which is amazing for hydration, but it also delivers a solid dose of magnesium, which is basically the body's relaxation mineral. What's so fantastic here is the hydration hack. Did you know that even being mildly dehydrated can cause your stress hormone cortisol to spike? Well, the combination of water and electrolytes in watermelon actually helps your body reset that stress response. And if you want an extra boost, try this pro tip. Just a tiny pinch of sea salt will help your body hold on to that hydration even longer. And for our final section, we're going right to the source of it all, your cellular energy. The foods we're about to cover provide the electrolytes that are basically catalysts for your metabolism. We're talking about fueling your mitochondria, regulating blood sugar, the whole shebang. Let's kick this off with a true unsung hero, the humble white bean. It might not be flashy, but believe me, it's an absolute workhorse for your metabolic health, especially when it comes to magnesium. So magnesium is what's known as a cofactor. basically a helper molecule for over 300 enzymes in your body. And many of those are essential for producing ATP, which is your cell's energy currency. There's even a direct link to blood sugar regulation. Studies consistently show that low magnesium levels often correlate with higher HbA1c levels. That's a big deal for metabolic health. Okay, it is time to settle the score. Remember our little question about the banana? We'll meet the true champion of potassium, the avocado. And what's great is that it combines all that mineral power with healthy fats that actually help you absorb it. And this chart really says it all, doesn't it? Side by side, gram for gram, avocado packs a whopping 485 milligrams of potassium. That leaves the banana's 358 in the dust. So next time you're really looking for that potassium boost, you might want to reach for an avocado instead.
Our last food is olives, and they introduce a really unique player to the game, copper. It's a trace mineral, so you don't need a lot of it, but it's absolutely essential for how your body uses another critical mineral, iron. Basically, copper helps load iron into your red blood cells so they can transport oxygen. Without enough copper, your iron just can't do its job properly.
Now, just like pickles, olives are high in sodium, and this is where context is absolutely everything. For an athlete sweating for hours, that sodium is critical for performance, but for someone who's mostly sedentary and has high blood pressure, it's something to be cautious about. It really all comes down to your personal context and finding the right balance.
So let's put it all together. Here's your simple, actionable toolkit. When you're thinking about pure hydration and balance, think coconut water. For peak nerve and muscle performance, reach for Greek yogurt. And to fuel your metabolism at the deepest level, make avocado a staple. Ultimately, if there's one thing I want you to take away from all this, it's this. Electrolytes are not just minerals you find in some supplement aisle. They are the electrical charge that powers life itself. And the foods we've just talked about, well, they're your body's own natural IV drip.